Hey everyone, Savage Universe here. Welcome back to the channel. This is also a very good and very exciting time because obviously we're about to enter the territory of the Summit Gaming Showcases season. One of those gaming showcases that is obviously coming a week today is Summer Game Fest. And in case you don't know, if you're a PlayStation, you'll notice if you look on the PlayStation Store, they are now advertising a Summer Game Fest sale that you can now get up to 75% off games. And to give you a bit of I guess, a couple of games that are a part of this list, and as you're going to see in the video right here, they have got Resident Evil Requiem, they've got Disney's Dreamlight Valley, Dying Light, The Beast. They've even got Stalker 2. They've got Power Wash Simulator 2, which I feel like that game's going to be coming to PlayStation Plus sooner rather than later, considering the timing and everything. And there's also Dying Light. Death Stranding 2 is on there as well. So maybe that'll be another game coming to PlayStation Plus this summer, hopefully. There's a lot of other games also a part of the sale, like Sonic Racing Crossworlds, Eliza P, which there's been a lot of talk about the development of the sequel in conversations recently. Then you've also got the recent nostalgia of Thomas the Tank Engine getting a new game after years. Also just had a price drop. Golf with Your Friends 1, which we all know the sequel comes out late, should be coming out later this year. We'll have you can get the first game now because that's dropped in price along with its DLCs that they've released for that. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of, and even Control 1 is on sale, which we all know Control Resurgence will be getting a lot more reveals. Hopefully within the next week, we're going to be hearing a lot more about that game. They're just some of the games, and as you can see, many other games that I'm showing on this screen right here are all a part of the Summer Game Fest promotion. They do say in the sale, however, that a lot of the games, all the games that are featured in the promotion may not appear in the show, but there are a couple of games that are pretty obvious that they're probably going to make an appearance, like Control Resurgence. We know the sequel's coming potentially this year, so we should be getting hopefully some reveals at Summer Game Fest for that. And then you've got the potential of Power Wash Simulator 2 Star Wars DLC, which we know is also coming. And obviously the fact that there's bound to be some updates to some of the games that are featured in this sale that we're going to be hearing about during the Summer Game Fest. So of course even though it says it may not feature on the show, some of it probably will likely show up because they tend to showcase half of the sometimes sequels of some of these games. So it tends to be a trend at that show. Nevertheless, I will be, obviously, like I said, I'm going to be watching it on Twitch with my friends and the community, which there'll be a link to my Twitch in the description if you want to be there and see us react to the show. And hopefully, fingers, I will get to be hopefully get the opportunity to do the co-stream and stuff again. So then, if I do, then hopefully there will be Twitch drops available. I'm not too sure what the Twitch drops are going to be yet, but hopefully once I find out, then I'll definitely let you guys know what the Twitch drops are going to end up being this time around. I mean, they don't tend to be like groundbreaking Twitch drops. They tend to be like stuff for like games, pretty much, or maybe a free game, maybe some items for a game, something along those lines. So sort of set your expectations on that one. But yeah, so that is the Summer Game Fest sale, and I think this is going to be live until. In fact, let me have a look at this. I think it goes. All right, so it ends on the 10th of June, which is roughly the same time that the Days of Play sale ends. I'm pretty sure that it ends the same day as that. So both sales are going to be live until then, which is also really good because it means that we could be getting some showcases within the second week of June potentially. We'll have to wait and see what happens. There hasn't been many showcases announced for that second week yet, but you never know. Maybe some unexpected ones will happen. But yeah, so that's the Summer Game Fest show. The sale, should I say, that they're doing where you get up to 75% off. You can get pretty much the same discount with the Days of Play, which is Sony's sale that they're doing. They do this every summer, the Days of Play stuff. Normally they would be putting the PS5 consoles on sale as part of the Days of Play, but for some reason they've decided not to do that. The only PS5 console sales I've seen are only for the refurbished consoles on the PlayStation Direct, which is like you save, well, especially in the UK, you save about £90 on the refurbished consoles. So it's going to help you upgrade to the PS5. And I'll leave a link in the description. It's probably not the best of deals, but it might be worth checking if you're looking to actually upgrade to PS5. Well, you're going to need to because, as I was saying earlier, the Days of Play sale, you get 75 up to 75% off. And in terms of, they've got a lot of games. They've got multiplayer games. They've got games under £20, bestsellers, and obviously PS5 focus games. If you're obviously just getting yourself a PS5 and want to find some games to play, this is a really good time to take advantage of some discounts that are for third-party games, because third-party games tend to get a lot of good discounts in this sale sometimes. In terms of the games you will find in the Days of Play sale, as you can see on the screen here, we've got Ghost of Yote that I've been playing on stream. If you've seen me play it on stream, I am doing videos of this as well. You can get this for under £55 in the UK. So that's a 25% off discount for that game if you haven't played it. And then you got Resident Evil Requiem is also part of this sale as well. Battlefield 6, this is a game I've been playing on Xbox. You can get this on PlayStation for under 40 if you want to play Battlefield 6 and enjoy the recent content they've been doing for that. Assassin's Creed Shadows, a recent Assassin's Creed that's also got a price reduction to under £35. And mind you, there's the Black Flag remake that's coming later this in July. We also have GTA 5 that's got its PS5 release on offer. Some really decent discounts here. You can get £20 for the PS5 edition of the game, or you can get the PS4 Premium edition for under 15 if you're still playing the PS4 version. But I think most of you are going to be upgraded to the PS5 version, ready to sort of play the PS5 release of GTA 5. Gran Turismo 7, another PlayStation exclusive that's also getting some price reductions. Exploration 33, which was the game of the year of last year, that's already dropped in price again. It Takes Two, another really successful two-player game that gets a lot of love. Red Dead Redemption 2 that just came back to PlayStation Plus recently. It's now also dropped in price along with its Red Dead Online. And then you have Split Fiction that I've been playing with one of my best friends, Sunfield. Definitely, she deserves a lot of love and support, of course. But yes, you can buy that game now with a discount price. Astrobot is also another game. They've even got a Resident Evil remake trilogy where you get Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 3, and 2 remake. Then you've also got the God of War Sons of Sparta that came out earlier in the year. That's already dropped in price now if you want to play the 2D God of War. Then you've got Starfield that recently came out on Xbox about a month ago. That's already dropping in price now, along with its Shattered Space and its recent DLC. Then you've got Dispatch, Ready or Not from PC that came to console within the last year. Death Stranding 2 is on there. Baldur's Gate 3, that was another game of the Game of the Year winner from 2 years ago, is also dropped in price a little bit. Cyberpunk 2077, which also has a PlayStation Plus discount of 40% off for its Phantom Edition and its Ultimate Edition if you're looking to get the game with the DLC. Then you have Horizon 5, also from Xbox, that came to PlayStation recently. Stalker 2 also was a part of the Summer Game Fest sale, also part of this sale. Nano 3 that also came out recently from Sony and PlayStation. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Dying Light the Beast, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora that also had a update related to the recent Avatar movie. And then we have Helldivers 2 that's got a reduction under £30 if you're looking to check into Helldivers 2 and some of its recent content. We have Tianka 8 with its three different season passes that they're dropping in price now. Space Marine 2 from Warhammer. You've also got Last of Us Part 1 and Part 2 remasters that are also getting price reductions now. No Man's Sky that just announced a new update. That is now got a price reduction if you want to get into the new update that's about to come. Spider-Man 2 is on the sale, so if you want to play Spider-Man 1 and 2, they're a part of the sales. Witcher 3 Wild Hunt that just announced the new DLC coming next year. You can get discounts for that game now if you want to be ready for that in 2027. Mafia: The Old Country, Hogwarts Legacy, the first game, obviously, with the PS5 release, if you want to catch up with that game before the eventual sequel that is about to hopefully come. And then we have WWE 2K26 that's also released in the recent months. And then we have Star Wars Jedi Survivor that's on sale, along with its Fallen Order game that's also on sale. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. That's another recent Bethesda title that's just dropped in price. Monster Hunter Wilds. I've been playing this with, not just by myself, but I also played it with Angel. That's just dropped in price. It's also going to be having an expansion, hopefully releasing later this year. And then we have some Call of Duties in here as well. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and the rebooted Modern Warfare, including Black Ops 3. That's also in this sale. So there's a couple of Call of Duty, a few Call of Duties that are in this sale if you want to catch up with any previous cards. And then you have Mortal Kombat 1, Borderlands 4, Days Gone, Silent Hill F that I've been started playing recently. Phasmophobia for the PS5, Resident Evil Village, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Forbidden West are both on sale. You have Red Dead Redemption 1. Just like I said, there's a lot of games. Even Little Nightmares 3 is on sale if you want to catch up with Little Nightmares' recent sequel. And then you've got Doom the Dark Ages, the recent Doom. The Crew Motorfest is on sale. Fallout 4 is on sale if you want to play. Well, obviously not the anniversary edition, but the previous editions of the game are on sale along with its DLCs. And then you've also got Spider-Man Miles Morales. That's also another beloved DLC for Spider-Man. And then we get to the Destiny. And I'm gonna say I got something to say to Sony about this because they claim it says here that they're a part of the sale. There's no discount prices for any of the content for Destiny 2, which I find very odd because you're putting the DLCs on sale, but yet there's no sale discounts going on. So I don't know if Bungie's going to be announcing the DLC sales or if they're going to release it later today. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be on discount right now, and yet for some weird reason, Sony are not putting any discount prices for these titles yet, which I don't quite understand because all the other PlayStation exclusive stuff have got its sale price. So I don't know if this is Sony's way of like giving us a middle finger, giving the Destiny players a middle finger, whether this is their way of doing that or whether they just got lazy to put the sale prices on. I don't know, but it's really bizarre why they've not been on sale. I mean, I'm surprised that the recent stuff, Edge of Fate or Ragged Days, hasn't dropped in price considering they've been out for or one of them's been out for nearly a year, and yet both of them haven't even received a price reduction. So what the hell, whatever's going on, Sony, sort it out because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Destiny players who would love to catch up with these DLCs, but the fact that you haven't put a sale price on these stuff, crazy, especially for us lot in the UK who can't even see what the sale price is because we're not getting any updates for that on here. And it's if anyone from Sony's listening, just sort this out. Try and like at least let us know, is there a price reduction? And if there isn't, why if you put it in the sale in the first place then if you're not putting it on sale you might as well just take it out. Then we have Mafia the trilogy, Stray, who's the cat game is also on sale. We have Mortal Kombat 1, even the Spyro remaster trilogy is on sale as well. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of games. Even Planet Zoo's on sale, which funny enough they're doing a sequel. The developers have announced a sequel for that game already. So Stellar Blade, another PlayStation exclusive, that's I guess another PlayStation hyped game, is now getting a sale. Hopefully it's gonna get a PlayStation Plus release soon. And then Silent Hill 2, Hell Let Loose, and then the Oblivion remaster for Elder Scrolls 4. So yeah, a lot of, like I said, a lot of content here, a lot of games on offer if you're looking to catch up with anything that's in this sale. This is going to be good. I think this should be going live now until the 10th of June if you're wanting to take advantage of any of these sale discounts that are going on, with the exception of the fact that Destiny 2 hasn't got a sale price for its DLCs. What the hell's going on there? But yeah, so that's really that's pretty much it, really. That's pretty much the sales that are going on for the Days of Play and the Summer Game Fest deals that are happening on PlayStation. I'm not entirely sure if they're doing a deals unlock on Xbox right now to the 10th of June. I don't know if that's their version of Summer Game Fest sale or whether Summer Game Fest sale is going to be coming to Xbox later today. Maybe I haven't seen anything from Summer Game Fest on the Xbox app at this time. I haven't seen any sales mentioning that name on Xbox, so I don't think Xbox are doing a Summer Game Fest sale unless I'm wrong and they are planning to do a sale for Summer Game Fest. But as far as I'm aware, they're not. There hasn't been any mentions of that sale as far as I'm aware, but they do have some games on sale like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Phasmophobia, that's on sale. So a lot of the similar games, even GTA 4 from Xbox 360 days is on sale. Among Us is on sale. Titanfall 2, if you want to relive Titanfall 2 days. Yeah, so there are a couple of games that have just received some really decent discounts on the Xbox side of things if you're looking to get some deals over there. Maybe not Summer Game Fest worthy, but at least they're doing their own sort of sale, big sale that's going on over there. I guess it's kind of their way of doing Summer Game Fest deals, I suppose. But it's just, yeah, it's just nice that they're doing something like that. And then, but in terms of, now, of course, I think they're doing some sales also for the. Yeah, they haven't really done any sales for the Destiny 2 DLCs on Xbox either. So it seems to be well, the only sale discounts I have seen for Destiny 2 is for the Just for You section where they've done like a discount for the Years of Prophecy, and that's the only thing they've done on that front. But apart from that, they're all the discounts that are currently available. We'll see, and then they're probably going to add a bit more to the days of play within the next week or so. Because I mean, it's going to be available to the 10th of June, so I would imagine they'll do an update next week and add more to this sale. Mind you, they it's interesting because when the sale went up, they did definitely put Marathon in there, so I'm kind of a little cautious that they're going to be potentially adding Marathon in the sale, which I know that's not going to please a lot of people when they see Marathon potentially come to the sale. I'm not going to be surprised Marathon gets added to the PlayStation Days of Play sale. I know that's going to upset a lot of people. I know some people might be happy about that, but I'm not really going to play it. I can't be asked them that extraction shooter. I mean, extraction shooter. I mean, I don't mind Art Raiders, but I feel like I'm better off playing it when I have friends and to play it with instead of just playing it solo and realizing that, you know, especially that I hate that whole concept that you play the game and then they can steal your loot and you can never get it back and you have to earn that loot again. It's just I hate that concept in extraction shooters, and I wish there's a way to mitigate that at some point. There you go. That's my thoughts on the sales and stuff that are going on PlayStation. And there's also some discounts with Modern Warfare 4 where you can get 10% off the Vault Edition if you've played Call of Duty games from Modern Warfare's reboot from 2019 to Black Ops 7. You'll get that discount available. And then there's also a 10% off the pre-order for Hell Let Loose Venomese, which has got their deluxe edition. You'll get a 10% off discount until the 18th of June if you want to play that game when it comes out. Apart from that, really, that's pretty much all the discounts. That's pretty much what's happening with the PlayStation Store. I may do one for the Xbox Store probably if people want to see me do a video on the sales on the Xbox Store. Maybe I'll do this more regularly, and then we'll see if there's any cool like discounts coming up over the next few months. Because I mean, PlayStation usually does a summer sale. I believe it's like in July they usually do something for the summer, and then they usually do a Gamescom sale, and then obviously Xbox does a Call of Duty themed sale for people who want to get into Call of Duty. So they tend to do like all different sales over the course of the summer. So we'll probably do like a videos to track some of these sales as they gradually become available. If you're interested to see some of the cool stuff they're going to put on discount over the course of the summer period. Apart from that, really, thanks for watching, and I will soon. And let me know if you want to see more videos like this in the future.